Scargill Movement is a recently formed charity which is now the owner of Scargill House, which is really our base for a Christian community to provide a place of hospitality and service and outreach from this place in the Yorkshire Dales National Park.
The Scargill Movement came into being at the beginning of 2009 in response to the concerns that had been raised following the closure of the buildings at Scargill House in the summer of 2008. And between the summer and the early part of 2009, various moves were made to see if fresh beginnings were possible. And out of that came the formation of the Scargill Movement, which has actually bought the property.
The vision for the new movement is to see this place obviously reopened, bringing people in from all sorts of places, from rural churches, from urban youth groups, from overseas. Whoever wants to come here and just recharge their batteries, come on a course. It's here just to engage people with the love of God in a place where they can just be.
It's a wonderful site. Scargill has a large estate of close to 100 acres. A lot of that's woodland with some meadowland as well, and a large number of buildings which can accommodate somewhere around about 100 people.
The very heart of it, and what Scargill is known for in lots of ways, is the chapel, which was built by the architect George Pace, and it really is quite an iconic building from the early 1960s. That is a key feature geographically of Scargill, but also in a sense symbolically of the heart of what Scargill's about, which is worship and service and outreach.
In terms of our priorities, there's a lot of things to do. I think the bedroom accommodation is a key priority. Linked to that, it's a whole refurbishment of the house and facilities to make them appropriate.
But I think our hope and prayer is that it will be a matter of creating an attractive space, both in terms of the public areas, that people can find space for themselves in, personally, and in the kind of way groups and others would use it. And I think we're not wanting to try and be a five-star hotel, but I think there's something about offering quality in our accommodation along with welcome that is crucial to our effectiveness and attractiveness for the future.
There's a lot of work that needs doing on the property, on the estate, in the woodland, in the walled garden, lots of repairs and maintenance throughout the house, and the people doing that work need to be fed as well, and the house needs to be cleaned and looked after. So anything that people can do to help in those ways would be really valuable and much appreciated.
We believe at the moment that we're putting the foundations in place, but unless there is support in prayer, commitments of other kinds, including financial, then it will not come to pass. Now, I believe it will come to pass, but we urgently need that kind of practical support.
When I come through the gates in a few years' time and come to the front of the house and walk into the house, I want to see people there who are able to give me a warm welcome. I want to come into a warm, friendly house, and I look forward to seeing a thriving community of perhaps 40 or 50 people living here.
I think that's our whole thing about, hospitality as Christians. We don't select the people that come and stay at our house. We open our door to anybody and everybody, and I'd hope this would be a place where people feel that they can come and be who they are rather than be something that people expect them to be.
I would hope and pray that Scargill will be a place where excellence is a high value, and that models community for people in this very individualistic and quite broken world, and does so in such a way that people feel they can take that back to the places where they live themselves and be agents of transformation.